Hey everybody, we're back playing the game preview version of Slime Rancher 2, and let's just jump right back into it. I think I've decided what we're going to do is make phosphor cotton largos and phosphor tabby largos. So the first step of that is going to be, I think we're just going to go ahead and feed all my cottons here, because we need those cotton plorts. Like I just jumped right out of there, didn't I? Get back in there, you. We're going to leave those plorts there on the ground because we need to feed them to our phosphor slimes. But what I want to do is just, unfortunately, get rid of all our pink boys. I don't think pink plorts are too sustainable. So we're going to have to, fortunately, just don't look at this part. And it's over. You can look again. We do have this, but I think I'm going to... No, I need to grab some Q-berries. That was what I was trying to find. So for now, I don't want all of these guys in here. Let's see. So we do have 8 phosphors, so I'm going to put all the 8 phosphors in here. And then grab all the cotton slimes, because we're not going to need them anymore. And then I will feed... should give us a bunch of them. Excuse me. Not all of them made it in. Oops. Get back here, you. Yeah, that's going to be an issue, isn't it? Okay. We need to raise up that platform pretty quick. Oof, that's not enough to do anything. Yeah, they're gonna get out a lot. Maybe it wasn't the right move to do that yet. Or maybe it was. What if we go ahead and feed a bunch of them? This is real ranching stuff right here, guys. Gotta handle all these boys. Alright, I'm gonna have to dump all these dudes. Sorry. And collect all these plorts that are here. Okay, that should give us a little bit more cash. That way we can... Alright, 460 is pretty good. Raise the wall on this thing. There we go. That's a little bit better. Get our boys back in there. Okay. For now, I'm going to put the tabby slimes in here. And I need to find some Q-berries. Now, I don't remember where those guys are exactly. We don't need phosphor slimes. We need... Yeah, we do. No, we don't. We need phosphor plorts, which we can get. Q-berries are the priority right now, so let's go exploring a little bit. I believe we have a map somewhere. There we go. We might have to warp to the other place, which would be a-okay. Actually, there's some... That's a pink... He's not hungry. Wait, these are cotton guys. I need... I need phosphor guys. That's alright. Well, I might be able to force some of this out right now. Oh, he ate one. Interesting. He ate one and nothing happened. Or, something happened, but I kind of sucked him up before he had a chance to do anything. He does not want to eat, does he? Alright, let's keep on moving, because we gotta hurry back and make some money before we can before we can really get going here. Remember that button to press. Hopefully I didn't pass any Q-berries, but I don't think there were very many here to begin with. Seemed like there were a few here, maybe? We have not barely been here. I know we stepped foot in this last time and we decided not to go in. So let's keep on moving here. See if we can find anything particularly interesting. Lots of phosphors doing phosphor things. I like that. Thank you so much for the plorts. So long, and thanks for all the plorts. Look at these guys. And an angler slime. What do they look like? Oh, they eat meat. Dang. So, don't believe we're gonna... I prefer not to farm the meat eaters. Are these guys mean? Oh, they're feral. Ooh, maybe not go that way. Aren't they cute though? Look at that. They impart a little color. That's interesting. Oh, they do usually mix colors, don't they? No map here. Interesting. Guess I'll take an angle report. I think my issue right now is that I'm, it's nighttime. Yeah, that's the problem. Let's just keep on moving. It's frantic music telling me to figure it out. Yes, here we go. I guess we can get rid of our pink plort. Some Q-berries. That's perfect. Nice. Alright. So I think I'm going to demolish the carrot plot and the pogo fruit plot we had in favor of these Q-berries. Is this game super vibrant to you guys? It's kind of hurting my eyes a little bit. I keep thinking these angular plorts are bombs because they have a little angler stem coming out of them, and then the water geyser sounds like a hiss. So I look at him and I hear and think it's a bomb, like a creeper. Minecraft creeper. You guys ever heard of that game? It's a little indie game, you know, small team. That's new. What is that? Oh, it's gone. Heartbeat. Oh, that's clever. Heartbeat. I don't remember if that was in the first game or not. I'm really looking for a map, to be honest. I know I'm on a mission here, but that hasn't changed anything about these geysers. They're still fun as heck. I think I can afford a few minutes for a splash like the old days. I agree. Everyone deserves a little bit of fun. That looks suspicious. That's something up there. That might be our map that we're looking for. Or if we can... Ooh, I might have been able to do that. Hold on. Nice. Excellent. Not the whole map, but that's okay. We did get what we were coming for, so let's go ahead and make our way back to the farm, if I can figure it out. Yeah, let's head back to the ranch. I keep saying farm. And let's get our little money-making scheme going on. Let's get it started. We'll have to let these Q berries grow a bit, but we did get some phosphor plorts. And I can feed the phosphor plorts to a few of the... Am I missing? Where? Oh, it's a ramp up. We can use these Q berries to get a few more phosphor plorts, and then I think we can get the farm started proper. But I'm gonna put 2 of them in the 2 farms we have for sure first. Is that one too? Oh my gosh, how did I miss that? Where did that come from? That's pogo fruit. There's no way there was just a random Q berry sitting on the ground. But maybe there was. Okay. Just skip all those tar. Oh, okay. Wait, we have it in there, right? Hold on. I'm getting distracted. Oh, sinister music. When the tar are around. And we're back to being happy. No sadness in this game. That's not allowed. Just kidding. Sometimes things happen and you get sad. That's okay. Sometimes your slimes get out and that makes you sad. Speaking of which... Oh, they climb walls, don't they? Oh boy. Okay, that's a problem I'm gonna have to deal with. Hold on. Oh boy. Okay. Let's see. Are our Largos still... Oh no, they're phosphor, so they died. Oh, I totally forgot. Oh no. You see what I said about sad things? Oh, that's a big ol' oof. Okay. I can't afford this. That is an oversight. Honestly. Okay. We're gonna have to start over a little bit. Let's go ahead and get our thing going here. Alright, I think for our emergency thing, let's... Oh, I have to pay to demolish it too? Oh no. Okay. I'll be right back then, I suppose. Oh no. Yeah. I can't believe I didn't remember that. I think you have to, like, hit them with it to get the... Alright, so my emergency plan now is... We're gonna... I think I fed all those guys already. We're gonna combine these tabby slimes we have into... tabby pinks. And since this plot is empty right now, I'm gonna go ahead and just empty this out. Actually, no, we should leave this here because they'll eat this. But we do need to collect all of our tabbies. I believe we had 10. Oh, one more. Okay, cool. We already got one. So you, my friend, are going to come into here. And I'll go ahead and... Oh, you should be able to eat, right? You don't want to eat? I can't force feed him. I guess, I'm having a tough time here. There we go. Okay, that's a start. Yeah, maybe we just focus on one type of slime before we actually get too carried away. How are you still hungry? Alright, let's give this a sell, and let's upgrade that thing a little bit. That should be enough to get us a couple more things. For sure, with these tabbies, we want to put the roof on it. And then... That's quite a bit of money for a lot of this. Okay, that'll keep those guys in there. My main man here is still a little hungry, so we're just going to help him out there. You're still hungry too. Will you eat, please? There we go. This is why you need a plort collector. Okay. We still can't demolish our plot yet. Maybe we just sell these phosphor plorts, since we want to do things one at a time. Probably for the best. So I'm going to go ahead and demolish this one. And that was the wrong thing to do. My bad. That was the wrong thing to do. Oh, man. Oops. Well, we'll poop. Because I think you can just... Yeah, you can just do that. Not have to demolish it. Oh, boy. A couple more guys. I have my own cat meowing at me. Hello. Sorry, bud. I'm a little busy. Let's make sure we have a couple pink plorts to give these guys first. Let's do this right here so I don't get confused. Oh my gosh, so bouncy. Where'd he go? Come here, you. Perfect. Now you guys can go in here. Can I just drop them? Do I have to? Yeah, okay. Don't want to fling him too much. Okay, now that that's cooking, let's try and combine something else that's not gonna just die in the sun. Oh man, still kicking myself over that. That's rough. I swear the whole sadness thing was not on purpose. I did not. Oh man. Alrighty. So maybe we do like let's see. We need something that we have the favorite food of. So these guys like heartbeats. So we could do like an angler rock combo. Do these guys need any? Okay. So they don't have any like crazy, things we have to worry about inside the ranch, which is good. So if we go back to that place, that other area, we can get ourselves some rocks and some anglers and a couple plorts of each type. And some heartbeats. I guess we can't get all 5 of those things. I keep pressing the wrong button to pull up my map. I've been playing a lot of Elden Ring lately, and the controls for that are very different than they are for this. I'm so tempted to just take all these plorts too. Oh, water lettuce. Okay, we could do a cotton combo. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Maybe we'll do that. We'll do cotton and something else. Cotton phosphor, maybe. Well, let's hold off on the phosphors. But water lettuce is good. That's very good for us. You know, it might be worth it just to stay here and kind of do laps like this and just collect plorts. That'll give us a little bit of extra cash. Because I really do just want to get one farm up and running first, and then go off and explore and collect some new slimes. So I think it'd be worth it to just kind of let time go on like this. See, we're getting a bunch of plorts just wandering around out here. Alrighty, back home we go. I did hear some plorts drop just then. It might be worth sleeping a couple times too. I know I said I wasn't going to use sleeping to kind of fast track things or speed up, you know, our adventures, but now that it's nighttime, you know, it would make sense to sleep. Let's do a little bit of selling here. Not quite what I needed, but that's okay. Because, well, we've kind of done this backwards, haven't we? What upgrade can we get for this? Music box. Solar shield we don't need. Both of these cost 500, so I'm going to... Yeah, let's go ahead and buy a garden. A replacement garden. We'll get some water lettuce. Lettuce? Oh my goodness. We'll get some water lettuce started. And then as soon as we get a harvest of cuberries, I keep thinking every time I say that, Q-berry, I think back to the first time I watched a video on Slime Rancher, and it was just random guy who was playing the demo for Slime Rancher, and he kept saying Q-berry, and he wasn't British or anything. I think that's a common way for English people maybe to say the berry instead of berry, but it just rubbed me the wrong way. I can't explain it. So should we get something? Oh, we can't. Okay. Then, never mind. I think we get our upgrades... No. That is also a good point. I forgot about our upgrades being down here for us. We might need plorts for that too. Power core. Oh, that's an energy boost. Some of these we can't get. Ooh, okay, that would be nice. So 10 tabby plorts gets us an inventory upgrade, which is kind of one of the only things we can get. We can get both of these. They cost a lot of money though. So 10 tabby plorts, 10 cotton plorts, 10 pink plorts. Let's work on that. And if we put them down there, then they're there, and we don't have to worry about anything else. I'm going to go ahead and sleep. We'll sleep for... What is it? It looks like it's 8:30 or so. We'll sleep until morning. Cock-a-doodle-doo. It's time to work. Now, that means our Q-berries, the Q-berries, are not grown yet. And that means our water lettuce is definitely not grown yet. So, we need to go out and get food because our dudes are hungry. Well, we're out here trying to get some pink plorts. And some cotton plorts. Now, I know I'm going to be stealing a lot of food, but... one more pink plort. My cat is not very happy with me because I'm not letting him on my lap right now. And it's Saturday today, so I've been... I think I looked at that one already. It's a Saturday, so I've been home most of the day, and he's like, dude, you're home. Lap. That's all you're good for. Give lap. Just need a couple more of these. Wait, some of these guys are kind of... There we go, I'll just do that. Just need one more. Perfect. Head on back, get a couple more pieces of food. I know we only have, I think, maybe 10 Largos in that one little spot. So, we got a little bit more food than we needed, but that's okay. Food in this game doesn't rot, I'm pretty sure, so you don't have to worry about it sitting on the ground for too long. I'm just gonna throw a bunch of dudes in there. Hopefully they'll make their way in. Oh wait, we do need the tabby ports from that, actually. Oh, I'm full. Perfect. Alright, we got all the ports we needed to craft, which means I can sell one of these and 10 of those. Now let's go down here, deposit our crafty things. That just tells us what we have, right? Okay. Still not enough money, but enough stuff. I'll have to figure out how to get those resources later. Oh, tutorial. The economy. Always fun to navigate. Alright, we're good on that. I'm gonna give you guys one more piece of fruit. Okay, we're still waiting on our crops to grow. What do you got, Victor? I know I was doing a voice for him before, but I think I'm gonna skip out on that. Sorry, Beatrix, I'm in the middle of something specifically, I am in the middle of an argument between a toaster and my washing machine. Conducting robotics experiments again. It's going quite well. Well, what do you know? Beatrix LeBeau off on another adventure and didn't think to take her good pal, sometimes rival, and forever mentor, Moki Miles. Seriously, B, next time you go running off to dangerous, uncharted territory, could you at least give me a heads up? I'd like to be there for you in case you need me. To help collect all those valuable resources that seem to be scattered all over the island. What? You think I wasn't going to do a little recon on my own? What good are surveillance satellites if they can't snoop on stuff? Wink. Anyway, be careful out there. The island gives me kind of a weird vibe. So I'm going to keep poking around. Oh, and since you're starting from scratch out there, take this refinery link. Should make things easier for you. I'll just put it on your tab. Later, Tater. Alright. Gotta make sure we talk to them sometimes. Seems like they give us some useful things. So, we have water lettuce now. Which means we can combine cotton slimes with something else. Now, I'm thinking angler slimes. Because one, that'll be kind of funny. Right? To see, I think that maybe if they have like bunny ears and, what do you call it? And a little angler on their face, that'd be kind of funny. So let's go with 8 of these guys. And then we'll head over to the other area and see if we can pick up some angler plorts. What are you? Oh, that's a chicken. Oh my gosh. Oh man. I shot a cotton slime out by accident. Alright, making the right way. Did we go in this cave? I think we did. Right? This looks somewhat unfamiliar. Oh well. Actually, it's about time for us. So let me get let's make our way to the gate there. Check the map every 10 seconds. Let's get over to the gate. We'll head over to the second area, which I know has a name, but I forgot. Where are we at? Rainbow Island is what it says, but does it change to a different thing here? No. Oh, we're in Ember Valley now. Okay. Okay, well, next time we'll go ahead and grab some angler plorts if we can, and just do a little bit more exploring. I think we're good to leave the slimes we have at home, confident that they will no longer perish in the sunlight. Thank you so much for joining me on this slimy ranchy adventure. Please take care of yourselves, and I'll be here next time. Really hope you are too. Bye.